Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have my final Nanowrimo update for you guys. I know that it's a few days in advance of it actually being December, but I've kind of finished up with it and I'm ready to just share it and get it out there. So let's just go. I did have a mental breakdown, but we're good. She gave me flowers. Katie's work, Harry. Yay, us!
Maybe next year we'll be out of London.
I'm so happy. It's just not. I don't know. But no. So I've officially finished the NaNoWriMo book that I was doing. If you haven't watched my other videos, NaNoWriMo is National Novel Writing Month, which is all of November, in which you basically write 500,000 words, and it's supposed to be like a whole novel. Only thing, small setback that I ended up reaching was probably like a week ago, maybe. I'm not wearing any lipstick. Just noticed that. About a week ago, I hit like 30,000 words, and then I sat down and I was like, you know what? I actually am done with this novel. Like, I actually hit the end. I was gonna film me like writing the last few words of my novel, and it didn't happen because, you know, inspiration hits at the weirdest times. So I just was like, we're just gonna roll with it and do it at a different time. And all was great until I actually finished it. And it's out of 30,000 words, so it was like, do I let it be 30,000 words? And it's not gonna stay like that forever. I just, like, with having my other, like, beta readers and novel stuff and yada yada yada, like, there's so many other things that I have on my mind, like, worrying about and working through, and it's just kind of been crazy. So I did start the second book because I got to the end and I texted Jada and I was like, I want a rebellion, and she was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, I make this book like ridiculously long? Because I was like, this book is 30 chapters, and she was like, well, chapters don't always equal page count, and I was like, yeah, but my chapters are all like 10 pages long. Like, that's like a 300-page book right there. So like, nobody's picking up a 300-page book. Do you know what I mean? Like, nobody. I don't know why my hair insists on doing this. If I do it on the other side, does it do the same thing? No. I don't understand. Anyways, so I did start plotting out book 2 loosely. So, do I have 6 books on the go? Maybe. And I have finals next week, so it's just kind of been wild. That's been the other thing as to why I just didn't want to do it. There's been so many other things on my mind, so many things I'm thinking about, and, you know, just so many things to worry. Okay, well, I'm missing 2 nails. I actually needed to take an intermission for that because I literally I knew that I lost one while I was doing the dishes, and so I put it with my rings and I set it aside, and like, I was well aware that I lost it. And then as I'm sitting here, I'm like talking, and I look down and my nail's missing, and then I realized that, like, it's the same finger on both hands, so I hadn't registered before that I was missing 2 nails, because I just, like, I looked at this hand and I was like, oh, middle finger, and then you look at this hand and you're like, oh, middle finger, and then I just got a glimpse of them both and I was like, hold on. So I just scoured the apartment for the other nail, and it is nowhere to be found. But I'm going home today, so I'm gonna put this one back on from like, because this one's stupidly short. And then put this one on my lap. This is my left hand anyways, I don't use it as much. Just pretend that it's not noticeable. And hope that it turns up. I am kind of convinced I lost it down the drain. Which is a sad life. But I'm going home and I literally redo my nails tomorrow. So such is life. Anyway, it's book time. Yeah, so I thought I'd introduce the new book. It is a fantasy novel. It was supposed to be based on a serial killer falling in love with his therapist, and then it turned a little bit more fantasy, angel devil fall in love. And then I decided that the second book is going to be about literal rebellion, so we saw that. So yeah. So I also has already gone through a name change. It was called Dark Philosophy, and then I was like, okay, but it has nothing to do with philosophy, so it's now called Underlying Decrees. What is the second one going to be called? I don't know. Don't ask me. But it's been a fairly productive Nanowrimo. I was not supposed to write a whole new book, but you know what we did? We did because Nanowrimo. And so I actually just realized that there's another camp in like July and April or something like that. I don't know, one in March? I'm not sure, but I'll be doing those as well. So if you really like my NaNoWriMo comment with holy content, stick around. It'll be coming back. I don't have anything else to say. Thank you so much for watching. That's my little update. I don't really have much, but I thought I'd give it to you anyways. That is all.